Hi everybody, we're just waiting for the big guy to take his seat. While we're waiting, I will congratulate, let's see, what's his screen name? Poker Doom, which is Chi Ming Chui, on winning the Nat Freeze today. And Spaniard is Alex Barajas for taking second place.
We haven't seen Alex in forever.
Not in forever. And then out of the money was Chicken Burger, who is Chris Reynolds. Good game. I played with you for a little bit today.
How's that for lighting? Looks good.
Lighting looks great. We just returned from Vegas on Friday and brought with us
COVID.
sicknesses. COVID tests are negative, but we're both sick as dogs.
Well, she's sick as a dog. I'm more sick like a cat.
Sick like a cat.
I'm getting there though.
Yeah.
I'll eventually get there as
You're cute like a cat too.
Well, thank you.
Right.
Oh, you wanted to know what coffee mug I was using today?
What coffee mug are you drinking?
So today we're using our Death Wish coffee mug. This has the Joker on it. So shout out to the folks at Deneen Pottery who make all the Death Wish stuff.
That's true.
But they don't make the stuff. They make the coffee. They don't make the coffee. They make the vessel that the coffee's in. So
He gets so excited over it every time. He just like a little kid.
I've got like 70 coffee mugs, and you'll get to see each one of them over the course of the next year and a half.
Apparently. All right. So where did we want to start today?
Well, let's start off with recap.
Recap it.
So we just got back from, as Marianne said, from the WSOP. There were
34, I think.
34 players.
32 or 34. Some dropped out at the last minute.
It was a metric F ton, if memory serves. So I wanted to go through and make some shout outs to those that did extremely well. Let's start at the cream of the crop and talk about the WSOP. So we had about 13 people play in event number 25, and there was only one person who happened to cash in event number 25. So Marianne finished 209th place out of 4,100. So congratulations.
Thank you. Super fun. I was totally on my game the entire time. I was in the zone. And right before we were going to break for the night and bag chips, I got into two different hands where I was ahead both times. I called their all-ins, and they hit their kicker. And
one of them was an ace-jack versus ace-queen.
Ace-queen, yeah. And that one hurt. Anyway, it was great. Great experience. Super tiring. I'm exhausted, and probably where I got all the sickness from, some of those dirty chips.
Well, and while we're talking about the WSOP, what you wear at the WSOP was really, really important. Everybody was wearing their green shirts, but those that were smart came along with their hoodies and their blankets. Yeah. There was a massive temperature differential just in the horseshoe alone between the blue tables and the black tables in the two separate rooms, like 5-6 degree temperature difference.
Right, so the tables aren't actually blue and black, those are the sections.
Right. So make sure though, when you're going to these tournaments, whether it's WSOP or over at Pendleton's that way, or out at the beach, or even over here at Meadows or Final Table, make sure that you're dressing for the occasion and layers. Layers is the only way to go. Yeah,
you can always take off, but if you don't have anything to put on, you're freezing. And let me tell you, that vent was directly over my table the entire day, and I was frozen solid.
Yeah.
Even with the sweatshirt.
And meanwhile, I was wearing shorts and a t-shirt, and I can only get so naked before people start saying something.
Right.
So
they were already talking about you.
Yeah, lots of people are talking. Thanks. That's the last time I go shirtless to the WSOP. So
but not the main event, because
no.
Apparently that's what he does.
So other notable finishes. So Chris Tobiasen finished 7th at a No Limit Hold'em tournament over at Red Rocks.
Good job.
Lydell finished 20th place at the Orleans playing the triple.
Triple.
So
I don't think he's ever played that before in a live tournament.
In a live tournament? Right? No. So way to go, Lydell. Jenna went over to the Westgate and she cashed in the Crazy Pineapple.
That's a fun one. We usually do that every year. We didn't do that. That's what we didn't
That
do.
we
this year.
didn't do it.
Yes.
Other people did. We didn't get to go do it. Walt finished 24th in the $200 Golden Nugget No Limit Hold'em event. Way to go, Walt. That's a cash, by the way. You did cash in that one.
He cashed.
Over here, this is one of the cool things. Charlie Turner and Marianne Foster played at South Point in a fixed limit Omaha 8 tournament, and both of them cashed. This was Charlie's first time ever playing fixed limit anything.
Me too.
And it was cute. We had a group chat going on, and he sent in the picture. So everybody at the table knows what they're doing except one person, and then he took a selfie. Well, that one person ended up making final table and cashing, so way to go, Charlie.
Hell yeah. There was about how many of us were there that day?
We were 7-pack at that tournament. So
7-pack.
2 out of 7 cashing, and there was over 100 players in that event, which was really neat.
Yep.
For her first tournament over at Red Rocks, Tanya Desiro also cashed in one of the No Limit Hold'em tournaments over at Red Rocks. Way to go. Jackie Gamble finished 4th place at a Westgate event. It was I think it was the pineapple event there too. Everybody got to go. Everybody got to have pineapple except me.
Aw. Was it upside down?
No, it was not an upside down pineapple. Although Taryn Jelnick, who did have his birthday celebration while we were there, go online if you want to see how Taryn celebrates his birthday. Although he didn't do well in the tournaments, he raked over the cash over on the 1-2 No Limit over at the Golden Nugget. I thought I was doing well when I shot a little picture of my little tiny tower of chips, and then I saw this monster tower of reds, and I went, okay, great, the kid's kicking my butt. A little later on, we had 3 people finish extremely well in another one of the 7 o'clocks over at the Golden Nugget. Linda Gale came in 29th out of 129 people. Beyonce came... 23rd. Yeah, sorry, 23rd out of 129. Michael Anderson Nathy came in at 20th place. And Emily Robinson cashed 13th place.
Yeah.
Way to go. Nice job. Further on down the line, we had a couple players go on over and play the Mandalay Bay No Limit Hold'em tournament. Both Chris and Clint, or Tiki Bob as you may know him, both made final table at the Mandalay Bay. Good job, guys. Let's see here. Linda and David also, Linda Gale and David Gearhart, they went over and played the Pineapple.
Boy, we missed out.
They also went to the Pineapple over at the Westgate, and they also made final table. And
what were we doing?
We went to the Art Museum, South Point, and Hoover Dam.
Right.
Finishing off, Chris and Clint, Chris Jelnick and Tiki Bob again, they went super deep in the $200 Nuggie tournament night before we left. Neither one of them cashed, but they went super
They were literally this close.
They were heaps and heaps of chips, and although, and Chris has made this mention, he said, Vegas Rivers, well, it's a desert. There are no rivers in Vegas. Don't let people see the river, if you can.
That's true.
Then finally, the last event of the night, of the trip for us, was the 7 o'clock $200 Nugget game, where Kendall Allen came in 12th place and cashed. And then...
she was so excited. It was very cute. She's only played, I think she said, 4 live games before. Last year at the Red Rocks, and she made final table. I'm not sure if she made cash or not. I think that she was out of the cash on that one. But made final table. And then today, and then 2 other ones that I don't know how she finished. Not today, sorry.
This trip.
And then Stormy.
And then finally, Storm came in 9th place in that tournament for her cash out as well. Go online, go onto the Facebook page. You can see all the pictures, all the fun, all the frivolities. So it brings
And
us...
by the way, if you were there and you have photos and you want them to be added to the album on the Mad Poker page, just send them to me and I will gladly upload them. I only have what he and I had and a few,
Some that
many
Lydell
that
sent
were
us.
shared in our group chat. But I'm sure there's tons that we don't have. We'd
Yeah.
love to see them.
So please, yeah, for certain. Next up, wanted to go over a couple of dates. So the quarterly is July the 11th at 10 a.m. over at Ponderosa Lounge. The main event is a Sunday, not a Saturday. Sunday, August the 2nd, over at the Moose Lodge. That's again a 10 a.m. start time. And then most currently coming up here, you have the Big Brag, which you're competing for right now. The Big Brag is tentatively scheduled for July 18th. We are still waiting for confirmation from the Canary Bar that they can accommodate us at that time. So we had some questions that came online, and let's get rid of that. First question that came online, and this I think I'm going to need you to make sure that the cards are in shot here, because this one is a little weird.
They're in the shot.
Okay, cool. So, Poodle, Norman asked a question. He said that there's been now 2 controversial moments where a flop has come out with 4 cards and wanted to know how Mad Poker would handle this. And when I first saw the video of the World Series, I went, oh, well, that's real simple. It's just this card. And then I started thinking about how that actually plays out. And then I had to pull out a deck of cards to make sure I understood it. So I'm going to demonstrate to you why they did what they did and why that's the correct ruling. So here are all the cards, 1 through king, in numerical order. And in a normal flop, your 1 would be down, 2, 3, and 4 would hit the board, 2 would be in the window, and the board would read 4, 3, 2. That's the way that flop should be. If, by chance, the first card comes out in the burn, again, you're 1, but the first card out is a double instead of a single, 1, 2, 3, and then you show the window. See how the window is no longer the 2? Then they would spread the board, and it is a completely different looking board. You can't just say, oh, well, that definitely is the last card, because it wasn't. That same thing gets demonstrated if you do it as a first card regular, second card was your doubler, third one's down. Your flop again, your window card is the 2, and your board looks different again. So you can't just say, yep, that definitely was the card that was doubled. So what the WSOP did, they knew that all 4 cards were in play. They took all 4 cards and mixed them, and then one of those cards became the burn, and those other 3 cards remained the flop. So everybody knew what the burn was going to be, and then they turned and rivered. So Norman's question, what do you do when you see something like that? Well, a lot of the Mad Poker dealers don't deal like that and flop it.
Okay.
Oftentimes, you'll see us going down 1, up, up, up. That's a lot easier to understand which cards came out, because I did that incorrectly and went 2 cards. Well, it's obvious that this 3 was the top card and should have been it. So what do? You tell the dealer this is wrong, you grab your director, and you make sure you see if you can recreate the hand correctly. If you can, great. If you can't, then you're going to have to do what the WSOP did. Take the 4 cards, mix them up. The tournament director will pick one of the cards as the burn, and then you'll have your flop. Does that make sense? I hope so. A lot of controversy has happened 2 or 3 times at the WSOP already. So that's what we would do with that, Norman. next up, we've had a few people text in or call in and wanted us to talk again about reacting to boards, both from a player's perspective and dealer's perspective. So please, folks, when you're not in the hand, or even when you're in the hand, and a board comes out that you've absolutely smashed, but you happen to fold, don't wince, don't say, oh, don't make any sort of notions, oh my gosh, look what I did. Don't do stuff like that. It affects everyone else that's currently in the hand. So please, be very stoic. Just don't react to flops, turns, and rivers if you're not in the hand. Now, if you are in the hand, and I like to do things like that, flop comes out, oh, that's good for me. Sure, you can say some things like that. It's a bit of table play, table talking, but if you're out of the hand, don't react to the hand. That's all well and good. Other questions?
Bo Reich wants to know when and where is the main event.
Main event, that is again August the 2nd over at the Moose.
Or August 9th. If it was me, I would show up on the 9th.
Are you sure?
You can do whatever you want. It's a Sunday, August 9th. It's Annie Choi's birthday.
All right, well, I have it wrong. It must be August 9th. So.
At the Moose Lodge. Doors open at 9. Please do not try to sneak in the side door, or it's actually the front door. The front door and coming through the lodge entrance.
Jeff Moore. Jeff Moore did that last year.
No, it wasn't him. It was the other
who
guy.
was it?
I can't remember his name. Anyway.
Don't do it.
Because the Moose Lodge people will be very kind to you, but they won't be kind about you behind your back.
Yeah, so show up on time, not early.
Yeah. And we'll open the doors at 9 or as soon as we can when we're ready. We'll be jamming on it because we won't have the day before to get things prepared for you. So it's going to be a hustle and grind situation.
Yep.
But we're excited. We're excited for the main event and to make your day special.
Indeed.
Mitch Wilcoxon Sr. says, drink up chips. $1 Jell-O shots get the same as a $5 beer.
All right. So
100% right, and we've covered this recently.
we've covered it in the past, but
let's be specific.
Real specific here. So first off, rules for free poker. We can give chips to players for purchases, but we cannot base the chip value, the chips that are given out based on the drink values or food values. Okay, it just doesn't quite work like that, but it does work on menu item selections. So things like your Jell-O shots are very comparable to your soft drinks. So a Jell-O shot combo meal where you're purchasing 3 Jell-O shots is approximately the same type of purchase that you would make as a soda. So it's more like a 3-to-1 scenario. Again, from a legal perspective, can't say things like that as far as dollar values go, but general rule of thumb, 3 Jell-O shots equals one chip up.
Lowest value purchased drink other than like a bottle of water, which are normally $1.
So
makes it a little bit more fair.
yeah, just
That's all. But we appreciate any and all purchases.
Absolutely.
That's not what we're saying.
yeah, that's what we're here for. We're here to spend some money at the bars and have a good time, and the bars like that, and so do we.
Yeah, and sometimes it's fun to just splash a pot with a Jell-O shot.
Oh,
I used
yeah.
to do it all the time at walk-ins. Just walk around, drop on each. You know, it's kind of a nice little thing to do with your friends.
Indeed.
I don't think that's it. Or
We got more?
I think that is it. Chris Jelnick responded that he did everything he could to stop them seeing the river. I don't believe it.
You know, if you really
Not for a minute.
No. I mean, you could have went over there and grabbed the cards and just stole them. No rivers for you. And that would be the last time Chris Jelnick was ever allowed to play the WSOP.
Right.
Anyhow, so
over at WSOP, we had some fun sightings. I got to speak with, put my arm around, and take a picture with Scotty Wynn.
the Prince of Poker.
Prince Poker. He wasn't playing in poker. Apparently he gave it up in 2012 or something.
He's playing very rarely. He'll play a couple of charity events and make appearances. And I think that this year he decided to play a few WSOP events again, which is nice.
That's very cool.
It's great to see Scotty back on the table.
We also saw Phil Locke being interviewed. I was steps away from him. Didn't want to interrupt him, but I took a picture.
Crushes on him.
I love his giant brain.
It's a big brain.
He's so smart. It's sexy. Anyway, so we got to see him and watch him be interviewed for a little bit. Did not Phil Hellmuth?
No, it was so Lydell saw Phil
Lydell.
Hellmuth and got a picture there.
Eric Seidel.
We saw Eric Seidel. He was running around too quick. I mean, the guy's got really long legs, so I couldn't catch up with him. He blew by me twice in the same thing as when I forgot to get the parking done and I'll go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
So anyhow.
And then that champion that you ran into got a photo with?
Tomeo from a couple years ago, the guy who was going over to the rail and taking a look at hands and then running solvers against those hands. The main event winner there from 2 years ago, got to meet up with him, got a picture of him.
But the highlight, really.
No, wait, there's still more.
Oh, was there
So
more?
Greg Raymer was
yeah.
spotted with Chris Jelnick, which was great.
That was fun for Chris.
Somebody saw. Maybe they didn't. I thought
Chris
that
Moneymaker
Yeah.
running out. He lost. Very first hand played, he lost and ran out of the horseshoe.
Yeah, it was crazy. I guess that was it. And then, well, except for one notable person who not only got to sit and play with a notable person, but then made that notable person's vlog not once, not twice, but 3 times. So we want to recognize Diane Wellborn for getting to play the main event, or play event number 25 with none other than
Dean Eggs.
Daniel Negreanu. So
amazing.
If you're not subscribed to the Daniel Negreanu WSOP vlog, go ahead and do that.
On YouTube.
It's on YouTube. Yeah, so it costs nothing.
His channel is called Dean Eggs.
And it's quite amazing. So she's in episode 14, about halfway through, where she's sitting there playing right next to Dean Eggs, having a good old time.
And wondering why everybody's wanting to talk to him.
Oh, that was so beautiful.
But we'll leave it there. You can go watch it for yourself.
You watch, you enjoy, and just know that Mad Poker's famous now.
Totally. She was wearing that shirt.
Thanks to Jen Mine for this, by the way.
Thank
Way
you,
to go.
Jen. And later, in the comments section of his vlog, it was all about Diane. And then later, requesting Diane to return. And last night,
She did.
Diane returned.
So,
amazing.
Yeah, so watch all of the different vlogs, watch some of the live streams, and you never know who you're going to see on those.
Aloha,
And-
Sandy and George.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Charlie says, I saw Martin Cabrillo.
That's who
and
it
Huck
was.
Seed.
That's who it was.
Oh,
Thank
I'm
you,
jealous
Charlie.
of Huck Seed, of course. Another legend.
Not that way.
Not that way.
Not like that.
Not like that.
All right, so I think that's everything.
It's not everything. That's everything about the WSOP.
Oh, okay, what you got? Oh, yeah. Cool new
Wing.
stuff. Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah.
So, the big brag. Marianne is using all of her computer programming skills to set up some stuff on the webpage for you to be able to check your big brag standings without bugging your director or doing math yourself. So I'm going to run around over there and grab the phone. And you want to show them on the computer or on your...
Yeah, I will. Hold on
right.
just a second. Late breaking.
Late breaking news.
DeAndre. He said he got to see both of the Foxens. So that's Alex Foxen and his wife, Kristen Foxen, who just won her
nice.
6th WSOP bracelet. The most winningest female.
Most
Right.
winningest.
Right?
Most winningest?
Most winningest female player probably will end up winning the most bracelets overall. I see her surpassing.
She's future Hall of Fame material.
Yeah, she definitely. But he also added, and where the heck did it go? It's so annoying. Sometimes they won't show me all of the comments, but I can see it over here. He wants to know what happens. What's the rule on buying someone a drink or food if they are already out of the tourney with greens? So I'm still in. David busts out. He goes and buys an order of nachos, and that green chip needs to be counted in for our purchases. So if I wasn't still in and I was the director, I'd look over and see he bought something, I'd add a green chip to the total count or two. But since I'm still in, it's a purchase for the family, right? And often we will just be like, here, I bought whatever, 2 green chips, and you throw it into your pile. That's okay.
Yeah.
We don't have any problem.
It's within the spirit of what's it intended to be.
Right.
You know, now I show up to M&M with my family, and I'm the only one that's going to play poker. And everyone else is going to have dinner. I am not going to collect 27 green chips for my family's dinner and bring them over to the table. That's called an abuse. And that's no longer in the spirit of the green chip. So please use your best judgment, and if you do have questions about it, talk to the director, talk to him on the side. You don't want to make a big to-do about it. And just let them know what the situation is, and they'll make the best decision based on the situation.
And this is also in the same vein, where he'll buy a beer and then give me the green chip, or I'll buy a beer and give him the green chip. That's fine. It doesn't matter who gets the green chip in your family. Just do whatever. A lot of people don't like that. They're like, well, you didn't buy the beer, so why are you getting the beer chip and blah, blah, blah. But it just doesn't super matter.
No. Let's not get too wound up about it.
Don't get too wound up about it, yeah. If possible.
Yep.
Yeah, so I think that's it for additional new ones that I can see.
You want to show them on your phone or the laptop? Because most people use the phone.
Okay. Hold on just a second. So when you go to our website now, you're going to see on the left-hand side, when you go to, hold on just a moment, so please. So when you go to our website, the home page, on the left-hand side, there is a list of all of our pages. So like the link to your points is the one that I'm sure that you go to almost every single day. So same idea, but scroll to the bottom. And if you're in the running for the Big Brag at your favorite venue that you play at, you're going to find that there are going to be new tabs that say, for instance, Big Brag Alex's Bar, Big Brag Canary. And all you have to do is click on that tab, and then it's going to open up the top 5 or 6, it's weird, top 5 or 6 currently through whatever I've put in. I usually have them in by the next day. Side note on that, sometimes I wait till I get all of the stats in, and if I didn't get 1 or 2 from someone, I'll wait till I get them, and then I do them. So sometimes that's the reason. But getting there, I just want to show you, if you're watching this now, you can always look on your phone and scroll along with me. Just come around to here.
Right.
So
just do it on the phone.
this is easier because my phone's being weird. So Alex's Bar, it's already up.
Okay, so gone over here, scroll down to the bottom.
I'm going to click on Bearcat, and over here on the right, it's not doing it because, oh, there it goes. It's slow. Anyway, so ignore this. Ignore this. These are the top qualifying players, but they're in alphabetical order. We don't care about that one. It's this one where it has the points next to it that you want to pay attention to. These two are in a dead tie. Okay, so every time a game happens, this is just going to auto update. And so as soon as your game's over and I have it listed in there, you'll know where you stand. And going forward, if we continue to do the big brag going forward, we'll get feedback from you guys to see, do you want to continue to doing this once a quarter? I think it's kind of fun to have. It's kind of a battle of the bars, right? And everybody likes a good competition. And we love doing it. We think it's so fun. But if you want us to come up with something different once a quarter, we'll do that. But we'll keep this here. If we change something and it involves the same type of once a month numbers where you can't really figure it out on your own unless you make a spreadsheet, it'll be here. So it'll be nice and easy for you. Things to note. M&M has 4 days.
Oh, yeah.
So M&M, the top one player from the Sunday, Tuesday games combined plays, and then the top first player from the Monday, Thursday games are combined, and that one person plays, and those two people play for M&M.
Then Midway's got another, that's a 3-gamer, and so we have to have 2 players qualify for Midway. So the 2 Midway day-ish games,
So Monday's solo.
Monday is solo because that's the evening game. Top player for Monday, and then the top player combined from the Thursday, Saturday games. Those 2 combined for 1 winner as well.
Right, and then if you have a venue that just has 2 nights,
like Vogies,
you're going to take the top one from Monday and the top one from Tuesday instead of combining them 1 and 1. And then we've made it even easier.
Oh yeah, so there were people that were concerned about, well, what happens if I qualify in 3 different bars? Do I get to pick which bar I represent and then who my substitutes are? Yes and no. Yes, you get to pick the bar that you are going to represent, but no, you do not get to pick who gets to be your representative at the other 2 bars. It's just going to go down the list. If I came in first place at Bearcat and second place at Broadway, I would be representing Bearcat because that was my higher qualifier, and my second place at Broadway would revert to the 3rd place person. If that person happened to qualify somewhere, it would revert to the 4th place person, and going on down the line. It eliminates the popularity contest, it eliminates the friends and family discounts, all of those types of things.
There were some people voiced concern over why are they able to pick who they want to replace. Well, my theory in the very beginning when this whole thing was created was, if I won and I was the best player at the time for that, I want who I feel is the best player to sub in for me. And maybe that best player, in my personal opinion, didn't do so well that month, but they do well other months. They didn't come in second place. I still want them to rep my bar with me. You know?
That's a valid, it's a valid idea, and it worked rather well in the theory.
Right.
In the application, it didn't quite work out as intended.
In some people's brains, it didn't work out that way. They felt that there was favoritism and, whatever. So to just kibosh that 100%, I think.
Yeah, so it's just as it is.
And then, so if you win 2 bars, cough, Roger Ramirez, you need to pick your bar no later than...
the end of day on July the 3rd.
That's a Friday. If
you do not choose which bar you're going to represent, that choice will be made for you in alphabetical order.
Yep. So if you qualified at Canary and Mock Crest and you didn't tell us who you're going to rep, you're repping Canary, and Mock Crest second place will be repping Mock, or 3rd, or whatever.
Right.
You know how that works.
So if you've got any questions about how any of that works,
talk to me. The Big Brag will be on Saturday, July 18th.
Tentative.
Canary Bar, tentatively. They open at 10. Our game starts at 10, so we need to make a coordination with the bar, with Josie, and see if we can get in there by 9, so we can just set up real quick. Doesn't take a lot. And get you guys registered by 9:30, and then get your tables picked. It all runs really pretty smoothly.
That's the hope.
Easy.
That's the hope. If the bar can't do it, they can't do it, then we'll just have to adjust, because that's what poker's all about.
Yeah.
Improvising, adapting, and overcoming.
Right. And we do have some little sneak preview information to share with you. I've been in contact with an old director from the Canby area, Nancy Eads and her husband Kevin, have inquired about bringing Mad Poker to Canby, Oregon. We used to be there 4 nights a week, and they want us back. So in order for us to come back, we need 2 things: a director, and we need players in the area, which we really kind of lost that group of people because, well, we stopped going there after COVID.
But we do have a lot of players in the Oregon City area,
Yep.
Gladstone area, Tualatin area, all of
Wilsonville.
those southern, them Southerners, Southern Oregoners.
Molalla, etc.
So when this game does start up, and I think that Kevin Eads is going to start directing it for us.
He'll start and then hope to find another a permanent director if he ends up maybe not wanting to do it permanently. So we'll be looking for one.
Run on out there, help support, help grow Mad Poker. Let's continue to spread what Mad Poker is all about. Being nice, being informed, being caring for each other, actually having a community of people. Let's continue to grow that further down south and see just how far we can make this happen.
Right, we're pretty excited about it. We're really excited to have Nancy and Kevin back in our community.
Really nice.
They're good people. Something was brought up yesterday about one or more dealers in Vegas had noticed, of course, the shirts and all the people that were, sweating us. And they made mention of, how come I haven't seen your group at Pendleton? So,
guess what?
we're going to go to Pendleton.
We're going to Pendleton.
So they have end of the summer is the week of the 12th of August, but I don't think we're doing that because we've got the main event.
Too many
We've got
conflicts.
my 60th birthday, which you're just all invited to, and then we're thinking of November, and I think it's like the first week in November. It's a whole week. We're not talking about a whole week. We'll pick one event, drive on down. If it's possible, maybe spend one night. But it's probably it's more probable that it could be a day there and then come back. But renting like a 14-passenger van.
Or 2.
And he would be your captain, driving, very safe driver. And do like the whole fun bus situation that we used to have in the olden days.
It's only a 3-hour trip out there, so it's super easy. We're looking forward to that.
Yeah, and the buy-ins are like
pretty low,
200 or less.
2 less, yeah.
And what else about it? It's a great tournament. It's small. Smallish, but there's good competition. Like, they'll respect a bet.
Yeah.
And
it's just a takeover.
It'd be fun to do something different. We're also talking about maybe doing a small little junket to Reno for like a 3-day weekend, or maybe even just a weekend, because unlike Vegas, there aren't shows and a million things to do in one small town. There are a few things to do in a small town, but there's a lot of history.
Right.
And if you want to drive into Virginia City, you could do that. That's fun, up to Tahoe.
And Peppermill always has got a good set of tournaments set up.
Mm-hmm.
So that would probably be where people would be wanting to stay and play.
Yeah, and then the
Atlantis.
The Atlantis is, they have a great steakhouse there.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
One of the best steaks.
One of the best steaks. Anyway, it's beautiful, and that's a great casino.
Yep.
Lots to do. But
We'll keep you informed.
Reno would be fun. If you've never been there and you want to see a lot of history, that would be the place to go. It's even, is it a 9-hour drive? think
No,
it's
it's
a
like
9
it's like 12 or 13.
No, I think it's a 9-hour drive to Reno.
If she's driving,
No.
remember I'm the safe
No,
guy.
it was 9. Remember?
Nope. I
Yeah.
don't.
Anyway, it's 9, and so it's not terrible. It's long, but it's not terrible. But it's doable. Drive down, especially if you're in a 3-day. The extra day, the 1 day is driving both there and back, and the 2 days is having fun in a short period of time. And sometimes that's the most fun because you're trying to cram as much as you can into 2 short days, and it's blast. First time we went with Jerry Kendall.
Oh, that was so fun.
And her bowling group.
Yeah.
And we had a freaking blast. And then the last time we went was during COVID. We decided to drive down, and Robin and Marissa Grimm drove down in their car, and we headed there with our masks on, and we played the WSOP in the hotel room.
That was the year that was 2020 when
It's terrible.
yeah, it was horrible, but the entire WSOP was online only.
Online.
And the only way you could do it was if you were in Reno or in Nevada, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, or
Yeah.
anywhere else in the world.
Right, exactly. But
Anywhere
as long
except
as you were
here.
like in Nevada, you could play. So we're like, let's drive to Reno. What the heck? But the connectivity was horrible.
It was
How many
so bad.
times did we time out and just go into full panic mode? But things are much better now.
Oh yeah, now that on the GG platform, everything is so much better.
Yeah, but not that we would be doing that then. But,
Right.
But that was fun.
Not that I play any
Those
GG
were good
poker while we were
times.
in Nevada.
Yeah. Oh my God, no. Anyway, so we drove up to Virginia City, and we had the very best time, and quite the people watching experience.
Yes.
And Marissa proposed to Robin
It's beautiful.
in front of our faces.
Yeah.
That was amazing. So good times, great memories.
That's what the trips are all about, folks.
Yeah.
So remember, we've got the potential Reno trip. We've got the Pendleton trip
Let us
scheduled
know
for
if you're
November.
interested.
We've got the Vegas next year. We're already making plans for it.
Yes, please
So-
stay at the Golden Nugget for Pete's sake.
So much easier if everybody's in one spot.
Yeah. I just want to say this out loud at the top of my lungs. Please stay downtown because then we're all together, and because this trip felt like sectors of people, and the people that
It was
I
cute
love.
to have a bunch of orca pods moving around.
Orca pods are great, but I want to like hang with my orca pod. I don't want to like hear about it later and see a picture. Like I want to
Yeah.
hang with you. So
Big
it's
school
possible.
of fish, not little pods of fish.
right, and we rented a car, and so like we brought people around everywhere. If you
It was
want to
fun.
play at the Orleans or something, take you.
Yeah,
You know, but come hang with us.
good times.
We missed you a lot,
Yeah.
and the few times that we got to see you, it was super fun. So yeah, do we have more?
I hope
I
not.
feel like we have more. So we have a couple more days. What we have
What?
16 more days till the end of the month, end of the big brag, end of the year. A lot going on. We have so much to do to get ready for you guys for the main event. We have awards, and that's fun.
New merch. You'll see the new merch.
Hopefully, if I can,
if you can come in.
get that coordinated.
You've seen a couple of different previews.
Yeah.
Go back and watch the videos if you want to see what they are.
Yeah.
All right. I think that's everything.
Love you.
Love you too.
Peace out.
Bye.
Hope you can hear us better.
Boy, thank you to DeAndre for the microphones.